Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Good morning. We're going to the Women's Connection Luncheon. They have it once a month except in the summer, and then I think they skip December. I think they skip December, or they skip January. But anyway, I go with Aunt Sue. It's lovely. It's a great fellowship with other women. They always have a wonderful speaker and some wonderful theme. And I'm really looking forward to it. So I don't have a planned video for today. Usually when I go to Aunt Sue's, I do a couple of videos and I schedule them so I don't have to worry about it while I'm there. But I thought that I would vlog a little bit because it's been a bit, and I'll take you along. So I was gonna get ready with you and put on my makeup, but I don't know that I'm gonna wear makeup today because it's only 82 degrees today. Yet so far at 9 o'clock in the morning, 8:30 in the morning. It's gonna be very warm today, and even with great makeup, I melt. I love Bare Minerals, and it really is the coolest wearing makeup that I've ever worn. Like the lightest feeling, and I don't sweat it off all the time. But I know that I'm just gonna sweat in general. What's got nothing to do with the makeup. So I'm probably gonna skip that. But this is what I'm wearing. OOD outfit of the day. This is like a cute little top. It's red. It's from Marona, which is from Target. It's got these cute little white buttons on the sleeves, on the shoulders, if you could see. I really picked it because it is super lightweight. I don't know if you can even see like just the way it's hanging. And I have on my black skirt from the Avenue that's a high-low skirt. Basically, if you've never had a high-low skirt, that means it's higher in the front and lower in the back. It's sort of my go-to. I've got my little sparkly in my hair. So we're heading out. Hopefully the garbage men just left because they were like blocking me in a little bit, and hopefully I'll get out of the driveway before the recycling guys come. Check in with you in a little bit. Please tell me what. So I'm gonna ask you a question in the comments, and you don't have to answer, but I would love it if you did. Is there a song that instantaneously brings you back to a moment in time? Not just a time, not just a song that brings you back to the 70s or brings you back to high school, but a specific moment, like this road trip, or oh, that's cool. Some guy was just driving a Spider and he was trailing like his little cargo thing, but it was all the same color yellow. It was kind of cool. But anyway, squirrel. But is there like a song that brings you back to a specific moment in time? I am curious. There's quite a few for me. Music is very powerful influence in my life. Actually there's even a song or two that would bring me back to one or two specific moments, which kind of is like defeating the purpose. But like my wedding song, I remember the very first time my husband played it for me. We didn't even meet each other in person yet, and then of course I knew that had to be our wedding song. So of course the moment of your first dance, so you hear the song, I hear the song, and I get those two flashes of those two moments in time that flash in my head. But I was curious if any of you have this similar a song that brings you back to a moment in time. I just would love to start this conversation. I think that, like I said, music is such a powerful influence in my life that I just didn't know if it was for you guys too. So leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear it. I changed my mind. When I used to work at the police department, I used to like to wear makeup. When I worked at the day program, I liked to wear makeup. When I worked in the group home, not so much. Not that I didn't like to, but I did find myself doing a lot more physical work, so that like makeup wouldn't last or would run or whatever. So So what you didn't see me is wash my face this morning. So I have, let me see, is that going to be in your way? No. If I do this, it might, just a little bit. I have a blemish. No, I was going to say, I use Bare Minerals. I know I use some Avon. That's how long ago. I use Mary Kay foundation and Mary Kay mascara. But only when I need, like a moisturizing cover, I want to say. Bare Minerals does, this is primer. It's called Prime Time. I don't work for Bare Minerals. It's not a sponsored vlog. But I found it, I mean, I was still working. I had QVC. I found it on QVC. I was very, actually, I found it on infomercials. I found it on infomercials when it first came out. So you need like a pea-size amount. But what I like to do is, because my skin tends to be dry, I take 2 half peas. And really, it goes such a long way. I've had this primer forever. And I don't wear makeup every day anymore, so. Then they have an eye primer that's like tinted. So my forehead tends to be dry. I go around my eyes. So what it is basically is, it just helps give you that flawless appearance. The other thing that helps with the flawless, what if I do this? Okay, that's better. The other thing that helps with the flawless appearance is the mineral veil that you wear afterwards. It gives you that airbrush look. I, however, never used it. Not that I don't care for the airbrush look, but I never felt the need. I feel like the powder's finish is perfect for me. How's that? Here's a kabuki brush. So my favorite color is one that doesn't come out all year, or didn't used to. I don't have money, as you guys know, to buy makeup anymore. So the makeup that I have is quite a bit old, but what's great about Bare Minerals is, if you've never used it or heard of it before, I can find the foundation, we'll be set. Hold on. I don't know what. Okay. That's not good. Oh, no. Hey, where is it? I already took it out. I took it out first. I don't even remember doing that. Anyway, so here's a kabuki brush, and this is Bare Minerals. If you've never seen it before, it comes in a powder form. And what's great about it, I think, for its, makeup, as you put your brush to the makeup on like a palette or something, you transfer bacteria from your skin to the makeup. But with Bare Minerals, it's a powder. What you do is you tap it into the lid, and what you can do then is occasionally I just wash the lid to keep the bacteria from building up. And this is a concealer brush. Do you see how it's like flat? And it's gonna just, I'm gonna pounce and tap, and I'm gonna watch this pimple. What blemish? What blemish? And around my eyes, so I don't look tired. That's the only place. And then we'll take the kabuki brush. Did I put it back in my purse? I'm telling you, I need to just hold on to everything, right? We take this and we tap and swirl, shake off the extra, and just go to town. Need a tiny bit more. This one's good because it's got the locking lid. So you can like lock, the foundation won't come out. See, it's got like locking, covers the holes. I like that. Okay. I hate when it falls on the floor. So then I take the blush. I got this really great summer look kit, which is basically, they give you like summer eyeshadowy look here. And this blush is called Balance. That's what it's called. And actually there's a couple of Bare Minerals that I have that are cheek and eye. So I use them for both. So you put a lid in the lid, give big smiles, big rosy cheeks, and then go across the bridge of your nose. Wherever the sun would kiss is what she says. And then I use it as a contour for my double chin. Just always have. Always have. Okay. I'm not going to do a full eye. I'm going to just do a liner and a crease. This is my favorite liner brush. It was the favorite from one of the, her name was Lisa. I don't know if she's still on QVC, but I'm not. And it's an angle eyeliner brush. And this makeup can be used wet or dry. I'm sorry. Just need to find it. Okay. This one is called Retro. And it works the same way. So now, Retro, very carefully. It's got a lot in the cover because it doesn't have that locking. So I wiggle the tip of this brush back and forth, and then I put the point towards the outside of my eye, and I go sweep, and then sweep back. When I was in high school is when I first learned how to do the liquid line, like the cat eye or whatever. Because before that, I used to take blue frosted liner and put it on the inside of my eye. And sorry, I just got a snot on my eye, like the cloud, you know, your allergies. If you have allergies, you know, you get those cloudy, mucusy things over your eyes. So before high school, I used to put eyeliner on the inside of my eyelid. Used to be blue, but then, you know, because that was the 80s, but then it was black. Then my sister went to cosmetology school, and I read one of her books, like, to make your eyes look bigger. You put the liner on the outside, and then I was like, I never really had good luck with pencils. I mean, some. When I was in high school, I did it. So I tried liquid liner, and I was able to really control the brush really well. So that's what I just stuck with that look for the rest of my existence. And you can make like a smoky eye still with this makeup, but I'm not going to, because this is a day look. I'm just going for a little bit of enhancement. I did decide to go ahead. Oh yeah, I said I was going to do crease, right? So the crease is this one called Energy, I think. It's Balance, Serenity, and Energy. I don't think that's it. I think it's the other one. Hold on. Nope, that's it. So this is like a brown. Now, if you didn't know this, if you have a heavy brow, you should put the lighter color on your lid. The reason I'm telling you that is because my friend Sharon didn't know that. So what I do is, instead of going in the crease like you would if you have a not heavy brow, is you actually go like right above the crease and create a newer crease. Basically, you basically create the shadow a little bit on your upper lid. Do you see that? And it just does a little bit, just does a little bit something for you. Like I said, I'm not going crazy. Now I'll do my lips and my mascara. Everybody gotta have mascara, right? This mascara is from Mary Kay. It's their Lash Intensity Mascara. It's got two sides to its brush. It has directions. I have a tutorial. You can like literally watch your eyelashes grow with this stuff. It's amazing. I used to use stiletto. Actually, Sharon's the one who turned me onto that too before she started selling Mary Kay. The stiletto was my favorite. So I have a problem with my eyelashes. I mentioned it in the Mary Kay tutorial. They're so short, they like cut off my vision. Sometimes I have to be really wide-eyed. And then the last thing is my lippers. So this is another Bare Minerals item. This is like a summer gloss they gave me. And then this is an Avon. It's a really dried out old lip gloss that I use to line. Watch. It just gives me ever so bit of that dark color. Right at the now it's not 1980s. We're not going to go like so harsh of a difference. This is going to blend in the color. There you go. But there is a science to darkening, using a darkener or liner. It makes your lips look a little bit fuller. So it's not just like the style. There's actually some purpose to it. Now I'm ready. Now, the real trick is getting all this back in this little tiny pouch. I dropped my foundation. Okay, got a blot. We're at Aunt Sue's. Check you guys later. And here we are at the luncheon at the Whitmore Country Club. It is absolutely lovely. The Stonecroft Ministries Women's Connection in the St. Louis region. I know. Lemons on a checkered background. What are you going to do? And here is the country fair that they had going on. Hi, everybody. This is chair look familiar? No, I think the last time I was in her office. Maybe I was... No, it was there. I'm at Aunt Sue's, and we are doing lots of paperwork and volunteer stuff, and ooh, let me take mine. And we just finished having some dinner, and it was lovely. And now we're gonna get back to work, but I just wanted to be able to come on here. Oh, look like who did it in rain. I just wanted to be able to come on here and say thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Share with friends and family. Anybody you know might be interested in seeing how I spent my day. I put on my makeup. And if you haven't yet, click subscribe. And when you do, a little bell will pop up. When you ring that bell, YouTube will let you know whenever we upload a video. And as always, take care. God bless. See you next time. Bye.